If you ever get back from a day of shooting and you immediately decide to open up Lightroom and review what you've taken and you feel unhappy and that it was a waste of an afternoon, then I've got a couple of tips for you so that you stop being your own worst critic. The first one is, if at all possible, wait a few days before you decide to open up Lightroom to actually review and edit your photos. The reason being is that when you are there on the street snapping pictures, that emotion that we carry into the picture stays with us for a little bit. The anticipation we felt when we hit the shutter button, all of the pieces falling in place so you could snap the perfect photograph. We carry all of that, and then if it's not reflected in the picture, then we become disappointed. So by waiting and allowing those emotions to kind of subside, we are able to look at our photographs much more fairly and much more objectively than we would otherwise. The second tip ties directly into the first, and is after you wait a few days to look at the photographs, try to imagine that somebody else took them. The reason being is that, being our own worst critic, we have a tendency to be too harsh on ourselves. We have a tendency to judge ourselves way worse than anybody else around us. So by trying to put yourself in the mind frame that you're looking at somebody else's picture, you'll be able to see the picture for what it is. And the last tip is to just not be too hard on yourself. This thing that we do, this street photography or photography in general, is all about going out and trying to create artwork that we are proud of. And not one photographer, if they're being honest with you, will ever tell you that every time they step out their door, they take 10 out of 10 photographs. So be patient with the process. Love the process of just going out, getting some fresh air, getting some exercise, and hopefully you can take some great photos along the way.